cause I can't fit the bill. 3 jobs, 2 paychecks, damn, the opportunity is great. Would be better if I was being paid.
For you two. So seeing as how we need so much reform, obviously, because I think Corona, not only did it showcase how bad of a leadership we have in office, but it showcased a lot of holes we have as a nation in our society and things we have wrong and things we could fix, or things that, like working from home, for example, just as a small example, like how that's very possible. But before now, you know, it'd be seen as like stupid. Why would you want to work from home? Or how could you even work from home and do that all year? You know what I mean? But seeing as how our generation and young adults 35 and lesser, and the higher up you get, the less representation you have for these ideals, seeing as how we want to see things changed, but we have so many people in politics that are much older than us, that are generations farther, and we seemingly have such a majority seemingly of people that are in that age range, that are traditional and like the way things are, or are comfortable with the way things are. What do you guys think, like, we should do? Should we just be patient and wait until we're in an opportunity to, or like, what do you guys think we should do about that?
All right, so I'll tackle this one first. So I was thinking about this while you guys were talking, but 100 years ago, women's rights was progressive, right? 60, 70 years ago, minority rights was progressive. After that, desegregation was progressive. Even up to the 90s, white cops not attacking black people was progressive, and it's still carried on to today. And one thing that's gotten the job done is by going out there and exercising your right to protest, exercising your right of freedom of speech, and making sure that people hear you. So I think the last thing we need to do right now is to sit back and just wait for our chance. We need to be out there. We need to be on top of it. If the media doesn't want to give us showcase, we'll give ourselves a showcase. We'll make sure people hear us, no matter what we have to do to get out there. And I think that as long as we keep grinding, we'll see police reform. That's something I've been pushing for so long now. Cops should not be getting less trainers than teachers. Period. I was going to school to be a teacher. You have to have X amount of hours in the classroom from freshman year of college. Tell me why cops aren't having to go to a 4-year school whenever they're going to be in life or death situations, deciding whether or not someone's going to die today. Tell me why me having to deal with, little Joey in first grade needs more training than Big Bad Officer Smith about to kill my boy down the street. Like, this doesn't add up. So we just need to keep pushing, and we need to keep making our voices heard. I think the biggest thing that could help us right now, though, is if we had a specific leader in the movement, though. Because right now, a lot of people are confused on, all right, well, there's Black Lives Matter, and then there's just like random ally groups, and then there's this, and then nobody's like, well, who's really, like, who's the head of Black Lives Matter? I know there's 3 women, but they don't really get a whole lot of media coverage either. I think if there was a specific leader that we could say, all right, this is the guy, we line up with his ideals, this is what we want, this is who's pushing our movement, that would make it so much stronger for just America as a whole. And then our progressive ideals, which are really just humanity first, as Andrew Yang says, that's not progressive. That's basic human rights. Walking outside, breathing, going to the store, not getting murdered because I got pulled over by a cop is a basic human right. And it seems like it's became politics and such an outlandish thing to imagine that a cop could go about their day without having to feel like they're going to kill someone because of the color of their skin. So just keep pushing. And I don't know who the leader is going to be. I don't know who we can look to, but hopefully somebody will come out. But we don't need to stop. We don't need to slow down until that person comes.
I got enough talent to light up Chicago. I might move tomorrow. Pack bags.